What up, YouTube? Your boy James C back with another video, another story time. Now I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I've been through a lot this last month, well months. You see how long it's been since I uploaded a video. It's been a while. I'm aware of that, but you know we're trying to get back in the swing of things. It's so hot, and my phone's messed up. You know, if you don't know, I'm shooting my videos on my phone, but you know. Let's get the small time getting the swing of the thing. If you can't tell by the title of the video, it's gonna be another story time. How was I in elementary? Good question, huh? So many people know me as an adult. You know, I'm 29 years old. I'll be 30 on September 30th. I'm saying, so you watch the video, by the time I turn 30, good for you. I've known a lot of people since I was a teenager, a young adult, and now middle-aged man. But the question is, what was he doing when he was in elementary? The ones that don't know, I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. So I was born in Shreveport, Louisiana. I was born at LSU Hospital. So obviously I went to school out there. But the funny part about it is that I don't remember any kind of what I did when I was a kid out there until I moved to Texas, where I live now. So, you know what I'm saying? And let's just start at the beginning. You know, I lived with my brother and my mom all my life. You know what I'm saying? So we just did what we had to do as a family. My sister ended up going to college when I was maybe third or fourth grade. But we'll skip a little too far ahead. Let's get to the top of it. So, elementary school. Was I a good kid or a bad kid? Let's just say I was a bad one. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say I was a bad kid. I've never really been a straight A student, and I could never pass science. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know what school I went to when I was elementary, when I was younger. I moved to Dallas when I was 6 years old, 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going to elementary school out here, because I don't know how, I'm so old, I don't even know how old you got to be to go to school. But I know it's past 6 or 7. So, you know, so by the time I moved to Texas, when I started going to school. But the first school I went to was a school out here called Ella Hotchkiss. I think it's in North Dallas or Richardson. I've always lived in North Dallas or Richardson. I never, like, when I'm in the West, this is my first time ever been in the West. Me and my mom, she lives in North Dallas. So I've never been on the West or the South or Clifton until now, so I've been on my own. But when I was growing up, we grew up in North Dallas or Richardson. Back in the 90s now you think about North Dallas, you think Abrams and Forest Lane and all things, and Skillman, but back in the 90s, it was nice. Now it's like hood and, you know, it's actually gangster and ghetto. When I was growing up in the 90s, Abrams, Skillman, Aldelia, Forest Lane, that was a nice area. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice area. Now it's just full of black people and thugs, which I don't want to live there. You know what I'm saying? I ended up going to school called Ella Hotchkiss. Let me tell you that I was a bad kid in school. Like, I was fighting. I don't know about you, but anybody ever been in elementary or middle school know there was a lot of fighting going on. I know I was fighting from the time I was in elementary. I had I had this girl named, her name was Brianna. You know what I'm saying? And she was fighting niggas for me. I never forget that. My girl, my so-called elementary school girlfriend, I can remember, was fighting dudes for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, it was that bad, you know. So, you know, when I was growing up, I was going into like tumbling. Tumbling was like flipping. I was trying to get into tumbling. Me and my brother got into the tumbling team, got to flipping. And I remember I played soccer. You know what I'm saying? I played soccer in elementary. They called me the emergency fullback. I don't think fullback is even a position. But I was the emergency fullback. I had to protect the goalie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the funny part about me, that's the only sport I ever played in school. Like, and the sad part about it was, I never wanted to practice. Like, I love to play the game, but I never wanted to practice. So I'll never forget, by the end of the school year, when they gave out all the athletes free trophies, I didn't get a trophy. Like, cause you never came to practice. You never went to practice. You never practiced with the team. I'm sitting there crying, man. I'm crying because I ain't get no trophy. All my teammates did. I'm like, you never came to practice ever. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's the only sport I ever played ever since I was in school. You know what I'm saying? Was soccer. By the time I got in high school, I was on the female, so I didn't care about sports anymore. So, but going to LL Hotchkiss, like me, like if you don't know about me, I'm a very handsome man, and girls like me everywhere I go. No matter where I go, it's always gonna be a girl like me. Facts. But what you don't know is this been happening all my life. Every year of my elementary school year, I had a different girlfriend. Now I know as kids, it's not really a girlfriend, boyfriend. It's not really a relationship. It's what you call a strong infatuation. It's called a strong infatuation. You know what I'm saying? And every year I had a different girlfriend. But I remember this one girl, I remember she was the first girl that gave me something. Her name was Mariana Gomez. She was a Hispanic girl with long hair, and she had like silver crowns in her mouth. And she's the first girl that ever gave me a gift, Valentine's Day. And she gave me this, I don't know if I was in like second or third grade, but I mean, she gave me this bear, when Beanie Babies was the shit. She gave me this Beanie Baby dog and a car and some chocolate. And I always kept that bear, even up to now. I still have that bear. It's not with me now, it's in my mom's house, but I still have that Beanie Baby dog. Saying, I always feel like, well, you don't have they don't sell Beanie Babies anymore. You could sell that, you know what I'm saying, and make money off of it. But I don't have the TY tag on it, so I don't know if I can sell it. You know what I'm saying, but I can sell that Beanie Baby. So I've always had that. Then I ended up dating, I told my girlfriend Brianna, I was dating this girl named Brianna the next year. Fighting, man, we was fighting. Man, we were pretty much running the playground, fighting. Like to the point my girl was fighting niggas for me. That's love or lust. I don't know, you be the judge. But it got to the point where I was so bad that they ended up sending me to alternative school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the third or fourth grade. You know what I'm saying? So, and I didn't know what alternative school was, so I called it strict school. They said, they're really strict at that school. So I said, Mom, I gotta go to strict school. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, cause that's what changed me. You know, we all had that growing up when we were young thugs and bad kids. But me going to, they sent me to alternative school for a month. And I was around the real bad kids. In my mind, I'm thinking I'm in a form of jail. Like, it was so bad. I don't remember what school I went to, but I had to go there for a month. And I seen the real bad kid, what scared me. So by the time they let me go back to regular school, I was straight and narrow. So fast forward now. The next year, I ended up moving out Forest Lane. If you've never heard of school in Dallas, it's called Forest Lane Academy. I went to Forest Lane Academy. And it was a good thing about it because I had good grades. I was a smart kid. I read a lot of books. I've always been a reader. That's why I speak the way I speak. Remember, you don't say I talk good, you say I speak well. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from reading a lot. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to Forest Lane Academy, I ended up getting I was the head anchor in my school news. They had a news. And I was one of the lead anchors on my school news. So I'm going to Forest Lane Academy. I don't know what girl. I thought, I think I was in the 5th grade. I was in Forest Lane Academy for my 5th and 6th grade. So I ended up going, my first girlfriend, her name was Darylyn. My 5th grade girlfriend, her name was Darylyn. And it was funny, because back then, me and my brother didn't know what dreads was. We were so young, we didn't know what dreads was. So we ended up, he said, your girlfriend mama got snake hair. We didn't even know what dreads, we didn't know what they was, you know what I'm saying? He said, oh, you just mad because your girlfriend mama got snake hair. This is how young we was. This is how civil life was back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I ended up going to Forest Lane Academy. You know what I'm saying? I was in school, I could never pass science ever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I passed every grade, and I never been on kids like, oh, I don't like PE. I just love playing basketball and football. It was a shit to me, you know what I'm saying? But by that time, you know, I got friends, I done had homeboy, I got Mexican homeboy, white homeboy, black homeboys, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a lot of friends, you know. 6th grade year. I ended up I was still going to Forest Lane Academy. This when my life started to change. I started getting bigger and growing up a little bit more. So I remember my teacher, his name was Mr. McDonald, black man. So, you know, straight, he was cool dude, but he could be mean at times. But he was such a cool teacher. You know what I'm saying? That he you know, it'll be time we'd be in school, and like an hour before school would close, he'll just like we ain't gonna do no more classwork. We just gonna cut off all the music and just lay down and listen to music. He would play like this when Music Soul Child was playing and things like that. And I'll never forget, it was a girl named Rashonda. Bright-skinned girl named Rashonda. That's how I got her. Cause one of those days that Mr. McDonald was like, well, we ain't gonna do no classwork. We're just gonna sit him chill out the rest of the night. Saying he was playing Music Soul Child, and I think I was under the table with Rashonda. I don't remember her last name. I remember she was bright skinned, and I don't know something about that song. I don't know what I was saying to her or whatever it was, but after that day, me and Rashonda became boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm saying, like, because my teacher was so cool. The funny part about my Mr. McDonald was that he was gay, and we didn't know that. I found out Mr. McDonald was gay because my mama's always had gay friends. And Mr. McDonald he would get into his students' lives. He was a good teacher. So he was cool, so he would be involved with his students. And my mom had gay friends. She always had gay friends. You know what I'm saying? And one day my mom said she had a friend named Tommy and Dale. And they son was gay too. And they was like, oh, I seen Booty. You know, my nickname Booty. I seen Booty teacher at so-and-so club, at this gay spot. And I was like, what? And it was funny because Mr. McDonald was inviting kids to his house to spend the night. Which was strange. But I didn't know at the time that he was gay. You know, because he come out as a straight man, a very heterosexual man, but he had secrets. I remember when I was with Rashonda, South Forest Lane. I got into a fight one time. Man, they was letting us out of school. This white boy was fucking with me, man. Man, I was waiting for my brother because we were going to the same school. You know what I'm saying? And the white boy said some shit to me. And he had a hat on. He hit me with his hat. And I turned around, we just got to fight. Long story short, we had a fight in school. So now I'm looking for my brother. And you know what I'm saying? And we end up meeting up. We go home. By that time, I don't think me and my brother even told my mom we were fighting that. Because me and my brother got so many whoopings behind fighting each other that we got to the point where we just stopped telling them when we were fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think she found out that I had gotten into a fight. And don't you know, she whooped our ass. She said she whooped me because I fought him. She whooped my brother because he ain't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I was like, man, boy, crazy. Man, I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know. But, you know, I went to a good school too, man. I remember this one school where we had like a camp. Like, I don't know, it wasn't even summer. But it would take you away from the school and you would go to like this big, like, it was like a war. It was like a place for kids. They had like bunk beds and you were away from your parents and, you know, you would go, they had water slides and food. It was like being in camp, you know what I'm saying? But it was like school. It was like for like the weekend. I remember I'm going out, I remember like, this is what I want. I remember at elementary, I was like, man, I want to be on my own. I want to be with my mom. Like, it was a great experience. I remember, I don't know what school I went to. They don't think they do it anymore. But there's something called Buckner Buck. Buckner Buck this was an interesting thing they taught us in school. So, when I'm going, I think I was going to Forest Land Academy. They were teaching us stuff like how to make ice cream, how to play chess, things like that. But at one point, Buckner Buck season was coming up. And they were going to teach us how to be adults. So they got us checkbooks and told us how to write checks. And we had to take a test for your certain job. And then on certain days, if you being a good student for the whole time we're doing this, you do the Buckner Buck and you can experience what it's like to be an adult. I remember my job I was at a t-shirt place. I made t-shirts. So I learned how to print t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they had like the fact that they were showing us how to write checks, they had like a bank, and you would see what it was like to be in school, like to be in the real world. You know what I'm sayand that's what it was. And I worked at a t-shirt shop, and you know, it was cool. I remember Buckner Buck. The only thing I bought at Buckner Buck was this big toy plane. You know what I'm saying? For all my, this one kids who play with toys. And I bought this big plane that all my action figures could fit in. It was like this big, you know. I remember that, you know. I'm gonna cut the video short soon. My phone's starting to act up. I know it's on, but it's starting to act up. So, I ended up graduating Forest Land Academy out of 6th grade. So, you know, and, you know, I could tell you more, but my phone's so messed up. I should shut this video in the dark nighttime. But he's gonna get it done. But I remember my friends and the girls. I had a lot of friends and homegirls and homeboys and everything. But I ended up moving to Shreveport that next year. When I graduated from out of 6th grade, I ended up moving to Shreveport and staying in Shreveport till I was like 20 years old. So, you know, I lived half my life in Texas and half in Louisiana. And now I've been in Texas since I was 23, and I'll be 30 this year. So half of it's been, let's say 15 has been in Shreveport, Bossier, and 15 has been in Dallas, Texas. You know, so, you know, I've been through a lot of things, and I could really get deeper into it if I really want to. But if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe to my videos, get on to a video if you want to see more videos from me. And at the end of the day, this, you know, what did I do in elementary? Partially, now you know a little bit.